you intentionally made a projection, overhyped. See, we are being hyperbolic about this. We are being hyperbolic about this. You intentionally made something get to almost 2,000 naira, then put up an act, a charade. I want to refer to it as.
We don't have cabals anymore.
Okay, wow. So what cabals were you mentioning? What cabals foresaw the challenge? What cabals foresaw the influence currently affecting our economy at the moment? And pull it back to less than 1,400. I'm trying to quote you. You said Nigeria have no cabals anymore. Someday I'm going to be on a platform with you, and I'll remind you of this line. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. To use his powers to crack in.
We don't have cabals anymore.
Okay, wow. So what cabals were you mentioning? What cabals foresaw the challenge? What cabals foresaw the influence currently affecting our economy at the moment? I'm trying to quote you. You said Nigeria have no cabals anymore. Someday I'm going to be on a platform with you, and I'll remind you of this line. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. What happened with Ali Ndume and Co? What happened with Ali Ndume and Co? What happened with Ali Ndume and Co at the National Assembly? What happened with Ali Ndume and Co at the National Assembly? Of course, I respect the president for taking the toll of the not too young to run bill and allowing young stars marks the helm of affairs. But the question is, have they been allowed to operate independently within the ambits of their office or the power that they herald? That's not true.
You don't have any facts.
Hello, that's not true. As much as you have no facts that there are no cabals anymore. Because if there are no cabals anymore, of course we won't have the first lady complain about some persons influencing or infringing on government this and that. Okay, who are these persons? And that was the same way our previous first lady was also making such complaints.
With conjured
these are not conjured. These are not conjured. These are not conjured.
Praying is not cabal. That's not cabal. When I say cabal, no.
What define the word cabal?
Let me
define the word cabal. Before you said there are no cabal, define the word cabal.
Let me tell you what I mean by cabal.
Okay.
Allegation.
Cabal, we have subsidy cabal.
Okay. There are types of cabals.
Yes. There are some guys. They are just sitting on subsidy money, eating it.
Do you have evidence to these people?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Number one, we have the Bureau de Change cabal.
Okay.
The CBN guys. We have some CBN guys too. That dollar before it was floated, they were the one eating that dollar money. You get it? They will take it from the CBN at that 400 naira. They'll take it to the black market and sell 700 naira. Emefiele and Co, they were getting over 200 million naira every single day. But there is nothing like that anymore. It might be painful for now, but in recent weeks the dollar is nosediving. I hope you know. The dollar is nose.
How do you want me to believe that the dollar is nosediving when you intentionally made a projection, overhyped? See, we are being hyperbolic about this. We are being hyperbolic about this. You intentionally made something get to almost 2,000 naira, then put up an act, a charade. I want to refer to it as. Then pull it back to less than 1,400.
No.
Pull it back to 1,400 and promise me that don't worry, I should be patient, that you're bringing it back to 700. Now I complained originally that it was 700 because I wanted you to come to power and bring it far below 700. You doubled it. And you brought it down.
These are opinions.
Now coming back to food security. What is the price of bags of rice? This is what's obtainable in an average market.
Why do you think the price of rice is going up?
I am asking you. You promised me food security. You promised me
Why do you think it's going up?
You promised me agbado.
Why is it? That's why he's asking. He's asking. Why we want to know.
First of all, there is no importation of rice.
Okay.
As it stands now. We were even getting some.
Even back then, there was no importation.
There was.
The borders were even closed.
Yeah, they stopped.
The borders were closed. I'm wondering.
When immediately the borders were closed.
For
the
years.
price went up for years.
Yeah, but now it has doubled.
It has doubled now. I agree.
I bought rice.
Do you know that
19 December at a bag of rice, local Nigerian rice in Lagos. I bought that 49,000 naira around 19th December.
Okay.
What is bag of rice now?
I don't know. I don't buy bags of rice.
And that is not even the foreign rice, the same Nigerian rice. And we are known in Nigeria to sell these things high during the festive period. Now, between January, February, not festive, of course, one might want to say because this is Easter, but before now, weeks before now, it's already on sale, which means it must have a hike by this weekend.
Why How much was dollar when you buy it for 49, for 40-something thousand?
For something thousand December?
Yeah, how much was dollar?
The dollar was around 1.516.
No, dollar at all. Dollar was 1.2 then because I bought dollar then.
Yeah, I think
December. I had dollar then.
Okay.
I had dollar then.
So what's the impact now that it's now 1.213 now and the rice is still 70-something thousand naira?
The fact that it's 70-something naira does not mean that is the actual price now. You see, those people that are selling 70-something for you, 70 whatever, that was how they bought it. And you know Nigerian factor, it's normal. You don't bring down your price even if dollar is crashing. You don't bring down your price.
Oh, so
but other items, other items are crashing down.
The person that,
for example,
what? Please, I love to
food prices are crashing down.
What?
Rice, go and price rice now.
No, rice is not.
I'm telling you for a fact. Noodles is crashing seriously. I'm telling you.
Will it take us back to 49,000?
You see, I'm not saying to take it to 10,000. I'm not saying you take it.
At least.
I'm not saying you take it to 10,000. But there is nowhere in the world, like I said when I started, there is nowhere in the world where prices go down continuously. If it happens, then there will be nothing like investment. The basis of investment
no, that's not true.
It is true.
At least it is static.
It is true.
At least it is not.
From what he's saying, based on investment, which means his cabals that he's trying to say has been killed are taking advantage of this lacuna to exploit Nigerians and make more money for themselves.
So what's policy? Because for these things to be happening, you said we should talk about facts and all that.
Yes.
What policy do you think the president is putting in place to actually effect this? Because
the regulations.
Yes, what do you think he's doing? Is that these things are not just happening? Like he said, they are not just floating. Like
you see one of the
he's
problems.
Actually taking.
What are
the policies you think he's applying?
We are a country of over 2 million citizens. We consume more than we produce. The rice farmers in the north, they don't have enough capacity to produce enough for the whole country.
Which was the same thing last year.
And we have neighboring countries that come into Nigeria from the north, Niger, Sudan and what have you. They buy rice from the north. So we don't even have enough. That's the truth. But one thing is certain, as time goes on, people will embrace rice farming.
People have, I don't understand, please.
How can you embrace rice farming when the Ministry of Agriculture has made over the years, even till the current stage,
and we're looking at
fertilizers and everything, insecurity has become a challenge to food security up north. So how do you want them to be successful in the farming when their crops are not even
to curb the fact that food produce doesn't go out of Nigeria? Do you know what the Minas State governor did and said that no produce, no trailer should go out with rice? Do you know the kind of measures they are putting to see that food remains in Nigeria? And even at that,
That is what I'm saying.
Outrageous. It wasn't like this.
Other countries are coming to buy because we have it cheaper here. We have it cheaper.
But you were buying 3 years ago.
We have it cheaper in Nigeria. If you don't appreciate it, other countries appreciate it. They are coming to buy it.
They have always been buying. Yes, last year they were buying.
Because we were importing.
2 years they were buying.
Because we were
2 years ago they were buying. Why is that this
because
year
we were importing. Because we were importing. Now the flotation of the dollar.
We were importing.
You might not know. We were officially the borders were closed. Hold on. Let me explain what I mean to you. Let me explain what I mean to you. The borders officially were closed, but we have smugglers importing. And you know why the price went up? They buy with dollar. And if you buy with dollar outside, dollar is expensive. So when you come in, you sell at high price. That is why the price is going up.
What rice are we talking about? Foreign rice, because last time, I don't know when last I saw. What rice are we importing?
What you are referring to foreign rice? What
rice are we importing?
What you refer to as foreign rice is those one that comes from Thailand and whatever.
Okay, so we're importing from Ghana, from Zimbabwe.
Go to Nigeria.
Where are we importing from?
Go to Benin Republic here.
Okay, we're importing from.
We have loads of them.
We're importing from Benin Republic. So that is why the rice is still, even with all the measures
they buy with dollar there.
Putting in to make sure that
we have smugglers all over the world, even in America, everywhere we have smugglers. We have
smugglers. For Niger State governor to come on out and say they're going to confiscate any truck that is leaving. Do you know what that means? That's just what I say. But last year they were allowing those trucks. But last year they were allowing those trucks to go. 2 years ago they were allowing those trucks to come out. But this year, under Tinubu,
you know, because we were importing as well. The trucks were going, and we were importing as well.
Time, that's when the borders were. That means we'll
forget the border. Look at what you're saying.
No, but that's the fact. That's what we
know. That's what you think. There are smugglers all over. There are smugglers all over.
So are you trying to say that this administration haven't highlighted the problems of Nigeria and promised Nigerians that they will stop, curtail the problems of Nigeria, then came to power and continued in the problems of Nigeria and made us understand, trying to make us understand through your statements that we should just understand that is just how it is. We should just have to live with it. That's what you're trying to make me understand.
It's quite a pity that
you came to power. Yes, I did not vote for you.
It's quite a pity that I found myself. Hold on. The moderators are against me.
That was how you were against me. That was how you were against me last year. That was how you were against me last year.
I'm ready. I was going to actually say something.
You are not the state of the
nation. No.
You are not the problem.
No.
I am not. But there is a problem. And we need to address the problem.
No.
I was in your shoe last year.
I was going to say.
You were in the bathroom.
I was going to say.
They were for you last year.
That's not true. The records are there.
They were obedient.
I was going to say something before, like 2 minutes before he said that. I was going to say, no, please, before you think that we are all against you. No, we are only trying to. No. See what I see. See the thing now. The thing is, we have a perspective of what we think the state of the nation is right now. Like, we don't need prophet. Like, we have our perspective.
You said something when you started. It's getting better for you.
Don't hold on. Don't hold on, because even Buhari's time with the Nissan loan was getting better for a lot of people. Agriculture was getting better for a lot of people.
Tell me what is getting bad in the country now.
That's what I want to talk about. Now, let it not look like we are just all on you. The truth is, you are to the state of the nation, and we have a perspective, but you particularly, you seem to be like the only one right now here that has the contract that is telling us that what we are saying, what we are trying to, there's no way you just tell us that it's getting better and then we just like.
Yeah,
you tell me to give you evidence. Tell me, explain.
And your evidence, we are going to bring your
whatever
evidence.
I say, you bring your opinion. Whatever I say, you bring your opinion.
Like the Niger State governor, is a fact that he.
Is that not a good move? Is that not a good move?
Your evidence cannot.
That's something you should applaud. It's a good move.
Yeah, but
you want the food to remain in your state.
But he wasn't. There was no such crisis.
And I told you why it happened. And I told you why it happened. The dollar was not. The dollar was not this high last year. So smugglers were bringing it cheaper. Now they have to pay with dollars, and dollar is very expensive. So you have to buy higher because you are not producing rice. None of us here is producing rice. But one thing is for sure: if you're producing rice, poultry, whatever you're doing now, you're sure that you get your money. My pastor produced rice, even including the flour that worked some whatever he said he made profit. So you are very sure that if you want to invest, if you invest in rice, you will make profit.